what to expect for this week crypto market outlook. And of course, are we heading for another downfall, or there will be another capitulation is coming in? Is the bottom in? That is the biggest question that we are asking ourselves. Okay, so because I believe that some of you guys have feeling the pressure of holding the outs. And of course, some of you, I believe, also have been capitulated, right? Okay, and of course, many also are left frustrated on their altcoin holdings. Okay, so this is the end of the bull run, and of course, what we're gonna have here for this Friday. Okay, so this Friday is very important as we are heading for the first ever crypto summit in the White House. It is hosted by Donald Trump himself, and of course, other global leaders as well. And of course, those important people will be there as well for crypto. Okay, so White House will set its first ever crypto summit, right, this coming Friday. Okay, so I think all eyes on the meeting. I think most likely they're going to discuss on the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, or SBR. And of course, this will be led by, nonetheless, crypto 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. Okay, so he is more the head for the crypto and AI. Okay, one of the head chief for the White House, and of course, taking charge for the US for crypto. So nonetheless, we can see here, I think this Friday is going to be very, very optimistic. Okay, it could be bullish, it could be sell the news event. Okay, so many are speculating. Okay, there could be another sell the news event, but I believe most likely we have been pricing in. Okay, since last week, and of course towards weekend, right, where Donald Trump also have tweeted regarding about the strategic Bitcoin reserve, the price went up and then dumped back down again. Okay, so we can see a lot of attendees that will be happening. Okay, we have the likes of Michael Saylor, okay, co-founder of MicroStrategy. Okay, then we have 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, Multicoin Capital Managing Partner, Paradigm. These are all VCs that are coming in, and then we have like Brian Armstrong from Coinbase as well that will be attending. So these are all those key players of crypto that they'll be attending, and maybe they could also have, probably they could mention a thing or two there, okay, probably to support the crypto summit. Okay, so I believe most likely it could be a very bullish event, right? Even the Ripple CEO, okay, I think maybe they could be there as well. Okay, so all those key players will be there to probably support the event. Okay, and then most likely Trump will definitely speak something about the strategic Bitcoin reserve, and if they can able to give assurance on when they can able to get started, okay, when they can able to have this, I think that definitely we're going to see another momentum shifting towards the upside again. Okay, so we can see this manifesto from Trump, right, during January after the inauguration. Okay, Trump signed a crypto-specific executive order, right, establishing a presidential work group on digital asset markets. So this is his promise, right, that he wants to fulfill. Okay, not only for his people, but of course those crypto holders. And of course, I think we have also other leaders as well, okay, which are using this so-called lobbyists, okay, trying to gain some attention and support from the president, okay, especially like Ripple and Cardano as well. And of course, those tokens that are made in America will definitely flourish during this time. Okay, so we have like Ripple, Cardano, Solana. Okay, so these are the three tokens that he mentioned. Okay, that he wants to have a strategic reserve for this token as well, besides Ethereum and Bitcoin. Okay, so nonetheless, we're going to look into Friday. How is this thing going to play out, and how you should be in position, right? So those altcoin backs that you're holding, okay, that are actually underwater, maybe it's time to restructure or rebalance your portfolio. Okay, because I believe this market have totally changed. Market behavior totally changed. Alts definitely hit the hardest. Okay, and yeah, I believe this is a time that you want to pay attention, right? So yeah, this is the first one, and then moving on next, we're going to see here coming in from Pump.Fund. So you know that Pump.Fund is a website where you can able to create tokens. Okay, so anyone, people like us, okay, can able to create token, okay, and then we can able to pump and dump. So now we can see that this platform, okay, the trading volume went down to almost about 94%. Okay, because again, I believe which is also very good, which is also quite bullish. Because if the trading volume is down, that's where people tend to shift their focus from trading and gambling meme coins to real use case like Ethereum layer 1, layer 2, and other utility have real use cases, okay, rather than just pump and down. Okay, because if you look into here, if more people are actually creating more tokens in the market, that's where we're going to have a lot of dilution. Okay, that's where the altcoins that you're holding is going to have a hard time to actually rally, unlike the last two cycles. Last two cycle, 2017, 2020, 21. Okay, the last two bull market cycle, we do not have pump.fund. We do not have a platform where anyone can just create a token. So that's why you can see those layer 1, layer 2s, or those small cap coin rally. But since pump.fund take this, it is getting harder and harder, especially if we are holding all those smaller coins. Okay, it is really hard to pump. Okay, and most of the coins face dilution. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that this cycle will totally change a bit, especially for the alts. Okay, so here you can see daily volumes have plummeted. Okay, from January peaks to 3 billion to about 170 million. Okay, which is huge. Okay, and there's also a good sign, which has dropped from 1.85 to 0.83% decrease. Yeah, I think people are getting fed up. Okay, because people are losing money. Okay, and then there's no retail demand anymore. I think the retail have totally left the scene of trading coins. Okay, until we see another rally again for Bitcoin and the other layer ones. Okay, probably once the strategic Bitcoin reserve or probably the crypto summit can able to give that kind of momentum again, I think slowly the retail will come back up again and it will definitely buy at a peak. Okay, so that is how the cycle works. So now we can see, right, once this thing slows down, okay, that's where you're going to see the market can able to start back again to where it left off. I think Bitcoin will have a run, Ethereum, and then of course the other layer ones as well. And then moving on next, okay, let me see what's happening here. Okay, so for those of you who are still having your funds in the exchange like Bybit, maybe it's about time to actually withdraw. And not only on Bybit, right? This is a lesson learned. Okay, for those of you who have funds in exchange, that's where you want to self-custody. You want to withdraw to your own private wallet, okay, instead of relying on the exchange. So what happened is that 𝗧𝗏 is from North Korea. North Korea hacker. I think they hacked since last 2 weeks. Okay, on Bybit, one of the biggest exchange. And they claim that they have fully laundered stolen funds, okay, from Bybit using this Thorchain protocol. So to know that Thorchain protocol, I think they are facing insolvency. And yeah, I think they are using this platform to actually, you know, go into unanonymous, okay? They are trying to escape without being traced. So that's the use case of Thorchain. Okay, that is one use case where people can be able to swap in Thorchain and then to leave without any trace behind. Okay, so that is the use case of Thorchain. And then the hacker really take advantage of this platform to actually launder. So now we can not able to track where was the last destination. Okay, the only last destination was transferred or to swap through Thorchain, that's all. Okay, so some users blame Thorchain validators for negligence, okay, claiming that they could stop the transaction. Okay, because as you know that this is actually open source and it's actually a decentralized organization. So they cannot do anything about it because it's a DeFi. So it's like total loss for Bybit. And then Bybit mentioned that there's no issue on withdrawal, you can withdraw. So I'm not sure how are they going to last, and then where is the money is going to come back to compensate this hack. So if you have funds in Bybit, especially, you might want to withdraw. Okay, so 𝗧𝗏 has now fully laundered, right? They have transferred 500,000 Ethereum mainly to native Bitcoin. And then what happened is that Thorchain has possessed over 5.5 billion volume, right? So that is the situation right now. Okay, that's what's happening. So they cannot able to track after they move to Thorchain. So this is a lesson learned. Okay, so you might want to self-custody your funds instead of relying on the exchange. So you can able to buy a hardware wallet like Ledger or Trezor. Okay, then to keep it safe, especially during this bull run and what's more after the bull run. Okay, so we're going to see something much more similar like this, probably on the exchange hack, or probably, exchange like FTX, another issue again. So you might want to be careful. Okay, so yeah, this is a lesson learned. Okay, and then next we're going to see here coming in from El Salvador. So El Salvador president continues to buy Bitcoin. Okay, so this is not going to stop President Nayib Bukele, okay, on buying Bitcoin. So even the IMF have issued many warning and requests. I believe the world have already spoken, and we can see US is taking charge here, okay, with the strategic Bitcoin reserve. What's more, the other country will be following their footsteps as well to acquire more Bitcoin, okay, into their balance sheet. Okay, so yeah, I think more and more countries will continue, right? As you can see, no, it's not stopping, okay, and wouldn't comply with the IMF request. Yeah, I think they are getting scared. IMF is getting scared, and of course, right, the more that they buy, I think the more insecure they are. So yeah, I think they're going to be left out, okay, especially those European countryside. Germany totally sell off their Bitcoin, okay, and then right, we have other countries like still reluctant to acquire some Bitcoin to their balance sheet, and then that's where they're losing out. Okay, so El Salvador have hold totaling about 6,101 Bitcoin, which is about 534 million. Okay, all right, so the country has about 6th largest Bitcoin stash in the nation state, trading only from US, China, UK, Ukraine, and many others as well. Okay, so I think towards Q2, Q3, once the crypto summit is done, I think more countries will probably gather even more to actually buy. I think this will create another huge euphoria, huge worldwide effect. Okay, I think on this Friday alone. So I think President Trump will most likely will give some surprise speech on Bitcoin strategic reserve. All right, so if you have any question, feel free to put in the chat box, whether it's altcoins, airdrop, or whichever. We'll answer it towards the end of the session. Okay, so moving on next to on-chain analysis. So on-chain analysis, we can see what's really happening. It's coming in from CryptoCon. So we can see what's happening now, right? So crypto has been a rough start. Okay, ending February is pretty quite rough. No one could have expected it. Everyone expecting that February turns out to be a bullish month, but it's the other way around. Okay, so you can see here, this is right in line with other local lows we have seen in this cycle. So if you look on next to March 2023, August, and then July 2024, right? So where is it? March 2023 is here, August 2023, and then look at July 2024. Quite similar where we are right now, and this could be the bottom, okay? Right, according to the on-chain metrics, this could be the final capitulation or the final bottom where we are seeing. So we got to return to the two major multiple bands channel. Okay, daily RSI. Okay, 24 not seen since August 2023. It's here. So most likely it is coming back, and most likely history may not repeat, but it does rhyme somehow. Okay, so fear and greed reading so low, we haven't seen this entire cycle, which is about 10. Okay, which is super low, which I believe this could mark also the bottom. And most likely, many are actually feeling the capitulation mode. Many are left frustrated. Okay, so this is what the market wants. Okay, or the financial institution or the big player wants. They want retail to give up. They want people to, to sell or to panic sell or to sell at a loss. Okay, feel frustrated, and then they throw in the towel, and then they said that crypto bull run is over. So whenever that thing happens, that's when market tends to reverse again. Okay, so just like August 2023, when people predict a recession, they would nuke Bitcoin to the roof. Okay, and just like July, August 2024, when people predicted the cycle was over, a recession would begin. Okay, so yeah, I think market is already pricing in based on what people are saying. Okay, this could probably be the bottom, probably the last, and then probably might go consolidation if there's any chance again. Then we might see this Friday could be another reversal back up. Okay, so you might never know. And then moving on next. Okay, what's really happening with Solana? Okay, because I think a lot of people are actually trading on Solana because of meme points. But since Pump Fund have a huge decline on trading volume, this could also cause Solana to actually hit over or to be bearish. What we can see now on Solana market structure, okay, especially on the weekly time frame, market have turned from bullish to bearish. If you notice on the weekly time frame, okay, there's a double top there, and then the price have fully broke the uptrend line, okay, and we are seeing right now the setup is actually breaking towards the downside. Okay, so yeah, we can see this sentiment here on Solana. The trend line, the upper trend line have already broke. Okay, this is on the weekly time frame. Okay, so what we can see now for Solana, okay, is could be also another concern if you're holding Solana. Okay, if you're in the money, or if you're 1x or 2x above your entry price, that's where you might want to take some capital out, or taking out your capital is the main priority. Okay, because right now this cycle is behaving a bit different. Okay, so yeah, overall we can see the market structure, okay, for Solana doesn't really look good. So you have to be really careful. Okay. Yeah, so if you look at this market sentiment here, okay, so especially you can see this is how the market works. Okay, first phase is how bull market, higher highs, higher lows, right? And then moving on to phase two, what happened is that during bear market, you have lower high and lower low. Okay, and then phase three, we have accumulation zone. Okay, this is where you want to accumulate. And then phase four, this belief initial higher high, which means that people cannot believe. Probably this could, it could be a, a dead cat bounce, or probably this could be a short-term relief rally. Then what happened on phase five, it will be a bull market or higher high, higher lows. But what we are seeing on Solana now on the weekly time frame, it is bearish. Okay, it is bearish. So I would say most likely for Solana, you might want to, really take your capital out if necessary, rather than holding all the way till now. Okay, so if you look at Solana chart here, okay, here are some examples, okay, of market structure breaks and the mini cycles playing out in the bigger cycle. Okay, so this is A, right? Market structure breaks happen at key level. It's the one here. Right, market structure break below the upper trend line. So this is the one. Okay, and then B, medium time frame cycle bottoms at key level. Okay, so yeah, overall we can see what is really happening. Right, this is the current market structure for Solana, and doesn't really look good. Right, you can see here M pattern, double top, break, and maybe this range there could be a short-term sideways movement. Okay, or maybe it could break below again to this phase 4 here. Okay. All right, so yeah, I think this is quite scary for Solana alone. Okay. All right, but nonetheless, we can see in global perspective, okay, for other alts tend to outperform. Okay, I think even Solana is not performing against Bitcoin and is lagging behind. Okay, so that's where you really want to make sure that you reposition your portfolio or rebalance. So my Solana also have converted to Bitcoin. Okay, if you were to ask me, okay, totally shifted from Solana to Bitcoin. Okay, because of this sentiment right now. Okay, it doesn't look good for Solana. Okay, and then moving on next, we're going to see here coming in from Airdrop. So Airdrop, as you know, that Zora. Okay, so Zora, I think they've been quite a while. I think it'll be almost like 2 years already. Okay, so the first snapshot has been taken. Second snapshot most likely will be coming very soon. Okay, so first snapshot was taken on March 3rd. Okay, and then second snapshot will be 3 days before the token launch. Okay, so Zora is all about minting NFTs. So if you've been using Zora network, then maybe you might want to continue with minting the NFTs. Okay, so yeah, I think this is quite long already for Zora to actually announce their airdrop. So they announced their tokenomics as well for their token supply. Okay, so airdrop allocation is 10% for the community. And then next, we're going to see here coming in from Milk. So if you have been staking your Celestia, and then to get this milk token, so I think they're going to end this program, this point program, and they're going to announce their snapshot, okay, very, very soon. So I think airdrop also could be very soon as well, because I think last year, or exactly 1 year, okay, I think we've been in it we've been in this program, okay, since last year as well. Okay, so probably you've gotten something from this if you're early user. Okay, been staking Celestia, okay, and then restake it on other liquid restaking platform, then probably you might qualify for this token called milk token. So this is under Celestia. Okay, and then next, okay, so this is coming in from OG Labs. Okay. Okay, so it's coming in from OG Labs. They have a total funding of 325 million. Okay, this is actually a testnet, still in testnet phase. So for those of you who are doing airdrop, especially like Young, SPIL, and then Squad, so you might want to do this. Okay, so this project I've been following since last year. Okay, so last year was not really active for OG Labs. Until this year, we've started this testnet now. So you might want to do this. Okay, you are free, you can add this into your airdrop schedule. And especially for Young, since you're free, you might want to do this. Okay, so yeah, OG Labs. Okay, so they're actually a layer 1. Okay, so purpose is to build what? Power the future of decentralized AI. Okay, so you can also run a node in OG Labs as well. So there are a lot of steps here that you can able to follow. First thing first, you want to claim the faucet. Okay, something similar like Monet, claim the faucet, and then you want to start transacting on the platform itself, right? Claim, and then you got to swap. And then you got to do this storage scan, get a domain name, then create an NFT collection. Okay, so I'm going to do this. So I'm going to do here, OG Labs. Okay, we do this. Okay, yeah, so given you the guide, so you can be able to start doing, get the faucet. Okay, so this is the faucet here. So they got AOGI. So AOGI is their native token. This will be used for gas for transaction. Okay, other than that, you can claim USDT, Bitcoin, and Ethereum inside here. And then what you can do, you can swap after that. Okay, swap USDT to whichever BTC, and then from BTC you swap back to ETH and just play around with it. Okay, so this is how the testnet works. Okay, and then you might want to join the Discord group. Okay, probably you might want to get some faucet there as well. Okay, so during this time, I think there are a lot of bug. Okay, you got a bug issue. Probably you could experience some lagging, you could experience some transaction failure. So this is normal because since they just recently launched, I think last weekend. So might want to get started because it's still new. Okay, so yeah, I already given you the steps. So just put it into your airdrop schedule, especially for Scott and Young. You better not fade this. Okay, 325 million is a lot. Okay, 325. Okay, so it's definitely worth your time doing. All right, and then moving on next. Okay, coming in from crypto market cap, so you can see here, we are somewhere around 2.92 trillion. Bitcoin is definitely up again for immediate short term, 89.4K. So it's up about 7.8% last 24 hours. So Ethereum still around stagnant, 2.2, right? 5.85%. Ripple 2.4. Okay, Solana is at 1.143. Then in the last 24 hours, which is gaining now, Bitcoin Cash 25%, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀 24, Cardano is up yet again, coming back, trying to hit back $1, very, very well. Then we have Chainlink 16.82, RV again is back, very strong, very solid. And Ondo is back up at $1, very fast. Okay, so its market is recovering. You can see any losers for today. Maker down, Celestia is still down. We have Toncoin from Telegram also still down. Okay, Story Protocol, so it's down a bit. Okay, so moving on next to the technical side. So technical, what do we have on technical side? Okay, technical side on the dominance. Dominance now is still regaining its strength towards the upside, 61.6. Okay, so you might want to see this level. Okay, so it might continue to rally again. So this will be the resistance zone, 62.25. So if it continues to break towards the upside, you might want to see here, 71, which is not really good. Okay, because this level needs to maintain this level of support. So far, it's maintaining above here. Okay, then we look on next to weekly. What is weekly doing? So weekly is still consolidating and is trying to break past the resistance zone here, 61.66. So let's see whether or not can the dominance break above, or can it able to maintain sideways and then try to retest back at 60.31. If not, the dominance will continue to rally and then alts will beat even more again. Okay, so that is a thing. All right, and then if we look at Ethereum against Bitcoin, it's still weakening. So Ethereum again is still down. Okay, all right, it's still weakening against Bitcoin for the whole year. Even last year as well is down. Okay, so this is the setup here. It's the pullback here. This was the support zone and it's heading lower again. So next support will be here, 0.02066 for the monthly time frame. And then if you look onto the weekly time frame, you can see what's happening here. Momentum sell, pullback for the entry sell is breaking lower. Okay, so it is really weakening. Okay, so let's see whether or not this Friday Trump can able to revive back Ethereum market. Not going to see another breakdown again. So another downtrend movement, momentum sell, pullback for the entry sell, consolidating and it's breaking lower. So this support again is just hanging by a thread here, and it's looking set to break lower. Okay, looking set to break lower again for H4. So if we look on next to BTC, so what is BTC doing now? Okay, what is BTC doing? On money time frame, you can see high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows. Still on Monday is still bullish. So now we are creating this level of support at 84.1. Then maybe you might want to look here as another support. Okay, this will be around 71.3. 71.3. So hopefully we can able to maintain above 84K and then continue to challenge back this level here, 96.7. Okay, for this month. Then if you look on next to weekly, we can see BB squeeze. Look on to Monday, there is a sell to buy. Okay, a sell setup to buy. So yeah, I think weekly now task it needs to break above the middle band, 93.3 for this week. It needs to close above 93.3. So if failure to close, then most likely it might hit over. Okay, and then next it needs to break above the sell zone here, 98.4. So many areas for weekly that it needs to break. Okay, so all this level 93.2, 98.3. Okay, for weekly candle to exceed. Then daily even we can see what happened, pump down. And then we can see this is a Trump tweet. Okay, I think on the Sunday weekend. And then the next following day, dump. Okay, what happened? The price create a higher low compared to the previous low. You can see here. Higher low here at 81.5. The low was at where? 78.4. I believe most likely the market could bottom here. Okay, I think market could consolidate around this range. Okay, and then maybe to remain stagnant for a couple of weeks before we see another rally. Other than that, if this Friday can be able to explode towards the upside, you might want to see this level to take off, breaking above 92.1, and then maybe closing above this level here, which is 94.2. Closing above 94.2, maintain this level of support again will be very bullish. And then we'll continue this trends towards the upside for BTC. H4, what we can see on H4, price now breaking above the middle band, which is very good. For now, short term is good. 88.2 break above. So now it needs to maintain above 88.2 for H4. Okay, and then continue to challenge 92.1, 94.2. Okay, this is a level that it needs to quickly recover back. Okay, for BTC. Then moving on next, what else for Solana? So like I said, Solana is quite in danger. Okay, you're holding Solana, then that's where you want to really want to at least take out your capital. Okay, because the chart doesn't look good on the monthly as well. Okay, so far it's been reclaimed back on here, which is August 2024, last year support. Okay, there will be another thing that to maintain this level of support. Okay, then what else will be the next level? 101.994. Okay, so quite concerning. If you look on next to the weekly, you can see here M pattern is forming. See here, M pattern. Double top. Okay, price breakdown. Now the only thing is, can this level maintain as support? And then to quickly break above the middle band here at 203. Okay, that's the only thing that you're concerned for Solana at the moment. Okay, so it's looking quite bearish on weekly. But on daily, we can see what's happening now. Price dump, then Trump tweet here, dump back again, consolidate sideways. So yeah, thing for H4 or daily, right? It needs to take break above the middle band, 162, and then fully close above this level here, 179. So 161, 179, okay, is the area that you need to watch for a break towards the upside. Because if it continues to go down, then it's going to be very bad for Solana. Okay, so our levels here, this will be at what 128, 128, and then 101. Okay, which is not good. Okay, so that is Solana, and then moving on next. What else? I'll look at Mantra. And so Mantra been very steady. Only this month itself creating a reversal candle, and it's at what's the price now? $7. Man, very solid Mantra. It's a real good asset. RWA narrative. Okay, all-time high is at 9.13. Currently it's at 7.12. So it went down to how many percent here? It's only about 22%. Low was at 29%. Still very solid Mantra. Look at weekly. Price pump, consolidating, pump. Now it's having a pullback for the re-entry. Very nice setup actually on Mantra. Still bullish on weekly. Very nice. Okay. Here, 8.5, right, is your level to watch. Okay, and then yeah, what else here? This is the support 4.47. So if we were to take the FIBO on the all-time high to store here, okay, next level will be $14. Next golden ratio, $14, very easily. Okay, for Mantra, and it's continued to rally. See, very solid this project. Okay, very solid. All right, so what's next? AVAX. See here, Avalanche. So AVAX, I think it's been quite a while. It was, yeah, last two cycles in that last cycle. Last cycle coin. So it went to a high of 150. So now this setup here, if you look here, this is a lower high compared to the previous high, but also quite concerning, right? If you look at it for Avalanche. Okay, also close break below this critical support. The thing here is, can you able to maintain this level of support for this month and then continue to reclaim back this middle band here on monthly at 28.62? Not, we're going to see around this level here. Okay, might come back around here, 11.46. Okay, all right. So, well, quite bad. The chart, extreme sell, extreme sell, extreme, three extreme sell there, quite dangerous for Avalanche. Okay, really quite dangerous. So if you still haven't taken out your capital and you're still holding, and then you might want to start take a look into Avalanche chart. Doesn't look good here. And this is the only critical support right now. So what, 20.5, 20.59. Not surprised if it continues to break lower for Avalanche. Okay, because I think, yeah, 2023 we've been accumulating. So we are still in the money, right? But already taken up some capital, take out capital and some profit there. So should be fine. But I don't know about you guys, especially like Scott or Young, whether you bought Avalanche, this is a time you want to really start to, take out your capital rather than holding all the way like this. So daily, we can see here, momentum sell, probably short term, maybe to test back here on the sell zone at 22.93. Okay, H4, it is still downtrend, still bearish. Okay, 21.59 needs to break above for H4. Okay, so other than that, it's really quite bearish. Unless maybe this Friday there could be a reversal that's coming in. Okay, not prepare for the worst for Avalanche. Okay, it doesn't look really good.